Hey everybody. So I had a couple questions in some of my videos about what the mannequin in the background of some of my videos was. So I thought I'd show this off. It's essentially a mannequin that I've put a denim vest on as a way of displaying the various pins and buttons that I've collected over a little bit. The idea for it came from the Alamo Drafthouse in Raleigh, where at the box office counter they have a half mannequin, a mannequin bust with a werewolf mask on it. I think they just call it Wolfie, and it has a denim vest on, and it has the different Mondo pins that you can buy that they have for sale there. And I thought, oh, that's a cool way of thinking of displaying them. And then when I was moving into this apartment, this happened to correspond with when J.C. Penney in one of the malls here was going out of business. So they were selling fixtures and all that stuff, and so they were selling some mannequins. So I thought, oh, why don't I just do what Alamo does and like get a mannequin, just a stand-up one, because I'm not really gonna have a lot of counter space or whatever for just the bust. And I'd buy like a cheap denim vest on Amazon and I'd display the buttons. So that's what it is. But I'll give you a closer look of everything right now. Okay, so first things first, up top is this fake replica Soviet Army hat that I got in Germany at Checkpoint Charlie many years ago when I had a little European vacation. It's pretty flimsy, it's cheap, but, you know, I like it. I collect that kind of stuff. And then the hockey mask under it, and the hat actually covers the signature, but it doesn't ruin the signature, thankfully. So, oddly enough, the second date I ever had with my fiancée was going to a horror convention in Charlotte, and we met Derek Mears. Derek Mears, famous actor and stuntman, and he played Jason in the Friday the 13th remake or reboot from 2009. And he was also on the most recent season of Twin Peaks, and I'm a huge Twin Peaks fan. So he had him sign this hockey mask, and I just thought this was a cool thing to put on top of the mannequin here. I've always thought about putting like one or two googly eyes here too to make this kind of look stupid, but I have not done that yet. So I'll just take a little tour of some of the buttons and everything I have. This bead, like this Mardi Gras bead thing, it goes to here. This was from Alamo's Dismember the Alamo screening. One of the movies they showed was Centipede Horror, and there's a plot point in that movie about this amulet that protects them from like evil spells and shit. So it's just a cheap, flimsy thing, but I thought I'd keep that here. I have this key here is from the Hollywood Tower Hotel, or the Tower of Terror ride. And I got a lot of stuff here from that. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, which I wish they'd bring back at Disney World. Big fan of Steamboat Willie. I also thought if you look at it from a weird angle, you could almost mistake this anchor for a hammer and sickle, so I thought I'd get that. Impeach Nixon, obviously not from Disney. This was, my fiance found this at a flea market, and I like old-timey political buttons and stuff too. Obviously, fuck Trump was $1 on a communist website. The Goblin from Maximum Overdrive. That's, I'm not going to call out each individual pin, by the way, but it's just some of my favorites I obviously put up the top. But I got to see the Goblin head restored at a horror convention. Cannibal Holocaust. There's a couple of... I have a lot of stuff from Mondo as well. You'll see this DeLorean here. That's a Mondo one, as is this Michael Myers. And I got a lot of Haunted Mansion ones, too, because I'm a big fan of the Haunted Mansion. Some of these are like cheaper ones, like this Joker one's just from like Hot Topic, or this was like free when I bought some movies from Vinegar Syndrome, you know, some Ghostbusters and stuff. Pizza Party Printing, they did the stuff, but a lot of the ones up here, you're going to see, it's mostly a mix of political stuff like that, like the No War But Class War, and then stuff like Universal and Mondo, things like that, and huge load of Haunted Mansion stuff, and obviously things that are not Mondo, but still very Alamo-related. This is from the Jimmy Carter Presidential Museum, by the way. Fright Rags. This, when I was a manager of a Regal movie theater, prior to being that, I was an Employee of the Month. That's the Employee of the Month button, by the way. Kept that near the other movie theater stuff. Rent, you know. I'm a big fan of that musical. So it's basically, yeah, you could basically say that most of these are a mixture of movie stuff, political stuff, Disney, and then there's a lot of Haunted Mansion, various kind of bric-a-brac like that, and the political stuff, yeah. So, just thought I'd give, because you're going to see it in the background of probably a lot of videos, because I kind of just use this backdrop with my desk and everything. But just, you can't really see, like, some of the individual buttons in there as well. Zombie Army. This is a very bad movie. I saw it at VHS-tival. I just like the design on it. This one's pretty cool. Sif, Shit in Face or Stuff in Face. That's when I did the Behind the Screams tour at Hollywood Horror Nights, or Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. That was a exclusive button they gave you, and you took like a lights-up tour of some of the haunted houses. My favorite was going through the Killer Clowns from Outer Space one. Obviously, I'm a big fan of that. Now that I have a Jumbo from Killer Clowns tattoo on my arm. You can probably see this in some videos too, but... There you go. Oh, and there's some funny cat stuff here, too. Mostly from, like, Hot Topic and things like that. Just because I like cat-based humor. When you realize you are the chunk. Yeah, I have a handful of Twin Peaks buttons. A lot of Ghostbusters. Some random stuff. Some of the ones I'm not too keen on went here at the bottom. Like this free one from Days of the Dead. When my fiance got me for my birthday, a penguin encounter. I chose this free button with the encounter. It said Carl, because obviously my cat's name is Carl, but with a K, because, you know, Carl. But that wasn't actually one of the penguins we had the encounter with. There was some ones, like when I worked at Regal, the Mockingjay one, David Foster Wallace. So there's a lot of different ones here. I have a couple like bootleg Simpsons ones, like this Gigantic Asses or the No Funeral, which actually has a misspelling on it. It was like half off because the N is actually an M on here by mistake, so it's just like No Funeral. So you know, things. A couple atheist ones. This unqualified lesbian one from when Cynthia Nixon was running for governor of New York I thought was pretty funny. Because it's like, yeah, as a straight male, I am definitely an unqualified lesbian. Some Bernie buttons from 2016. As you basically see, I'm starting to run out of room here. Like, I have this piece of real estate here where I don't have much next to these Fallout buttons and everything. And I have this piece of real estate here next to some various stuff. Two Haunted Mansions, a Halloween, another Halloween Horror Nights. This is Mike Gravel button I got for donating to his ill-fated campaign. That kind of thing. Splash Mountain. Like, I love Splash Mountain. But that's basically just a look of just some of the stuff that's on here. Yeah, gotta love Joe Bob. I don't know. I look at these buttons, makes me happy, so that's why and rather than having them like in a drawer or wearing them where they could fall off or whatever, I love Figment. I thought this would be cool to like have a little like piece to display. And now, eventually the real estate on the front's going to be gone. I don't know if I want to move over to the back or not, because you won't see those unless I move the mannequin to a different place, which I could. I could move it to a different location in the house. But I've also started to expand to other stuff. Like, I have a lot of... sometimes you get, like, free stickers when you buy things. And there's not much I can do with stickers. I don't really want to put them on my car now that I have a car I like. And I used to have a Toyota Corolla. Now I have... I have a little... I have a little model of it. I have a Scion. Tiny car. So, I have a real version of that. That's just a model. I don't want you to think, oh, your car is a... I'm babbling now. With the stickers and stuff that you can get for free, I'm kind of doing a thing where I'm making the stickers like the tattoo on this guy. So, as you can see, like, I got a free Bernie sticker when I got some stuff. There's like the I voted sticker from earlier this year. Bought a DVD or a Blu-ray from Severin, so there's that. I think I have a My Bloody Valentine one over here and that kind of thing. Studio House Designs, they make a lot of cool t-shirts, horror-based t-shirts and stuff. So I have those like on the legs, and I'll eventually like move them up on the arms, because at first I was thinking of getting like those Halloween fake tattoo sleeves, but I thought it'd be kind of cooler to just kind of make them like almost like a sleeve of stickers instead on the guy. This was made by some girl who used to be a neighbor, and she was selling them for like a school project or whatever, and someone had bought it for me, and I never wear it because it's a little chintzy, but I figured I'll just put it on the dude. And then this guy's on a platform, so everything ends at like the legs here, which was also a little odd because if I just put the vest on him, you can see like his bulges right there. But I'm not buying like fake underwear for my mannequin, so whatever, it is what it is. And then it goes to a platform, and at first I was just putting stickers on the platform part. So, like, I got another Studio Host Designs, got some stuff from VHStival and Alamo, and then some free stickers that came from Fright Rags, Texas Chainsaw. Bought some of the hot sauces from Hot Ones. I got one from Heatonist. Burger King had sent me some stuff for chicken fries. I got some chicken fry stuff. Creep Show, but most of it's, yeah, various, like, t-shirts that make horror movie t-shirts and stuff. Yeah, so I'm running out of real estate unless I get some really tiny stickers, like, here and there. I can't really fit, like, any more big stickers like this anymore. But at least I have that there. So that's what's in the background. I'm not sure how many people actually cared, but yeah, that's what's in the background of a lot of it. It's just my my pin display